I'm here tonight with Lisa Mitz. How's the weather where you're at?
Well, it's actually sunny here in Seattle area, which is always a good thing. We like that.
Okay. How did you get started in music?
I got started, quite a while ago. I started writing music back in 2002, 3, a lot of Christian praise and worship. But in 2009, I began to record professionally. I worked with a very young man at that time, Alan Stone, before he was discovered and became the artist that everybody knows him to be today. But he did my first project with me, My Heart Burns, and from there I recorded, a lot, just about every year. I did my first 3 with him, and then went on and have been, writing and recording ever since. So.
Okay. How do you describe the music that you created?
Well, like I said, my roots are in inspirational praise, worship, contemporary Christian. But in the last, I would say 5 years, I really expanded into country and some more of an indie rock, indie pop, with a message of hope and healing, a lot of my own journey as in my life of healing and bringing more love and light to the world.
Okay. Where have you performed?
Well, before this crazy insanity with COVID-19, I was performing and have performed at many, many different venues, from restaurants and pubs to wineries and music festivals, private gatherings, parties, benefit concerts. Just a lot of different places. Of course, a lot of that has been put on hold, except I am excited. We'll be performing July 31st at the International Singer-Songwriter 2020 Music Awards in the Atlanta area. So I'm looking forward to that.
Okay. We're going to play your single, I Love You.
Great.
I dreamed of being someone else. I thought I'd find hidden treasure in other faces. And there's been times I wanted to be somewhere else. I thought I'd find something better in other places. Every time I try to run from your love, I'm overcome. There's nothing that compares. Oh, I could write 1,000 songs, still that wouldn't be enough to tell you how much your love has healed me. Through the years, you've always been here. That is true. I finally see my hidden treasure is next to you. 'Cause every time I try to run from your love, I'm overcome. There's nothing that compares. Oh, I could write 1,000 songs, still that wouldn't be enough to tell you how much your love has healed me. I love you. I love you. I love you. Oh, I could write 1,000 songs to say I love you. just one look, just one touch, just one look, just one touch. Songs to say I love you.
With all the albums you put out, what would be the best album and why?
It's hard to say because kind of like, you know, if you have a bunch of kids, which is the best one, right? They're all unique. It's kind of how I look at it. You know, it's really hard to pick just one. I would say my recent EP, The Breakthrough, I think is my favorite so far because it really has been a breakthrough for me as an artist. I think musically, writing wise, it's just, you know, it's at a better level that, and it's good to see that. I was told, I was given wisdom, you know, you always want to do better every project, every album. And I think that has been true to a lot of extent, but I think working with my producer now, Brandon B, and, what's to come, I feel like, you know, things are going up in that direction. And I really love the music videos that are part of this EP that I just released as well.
Yeah, pretty good videos.
Thank you.
What can you tell people about this single that you wrote?
The I Love You song that you just played?
Yes.
So that song I actually wrote both to my husband and to Jesus because, you know, I've been married a long time. I can't believe it. But 4 kids, 3 grandbabies, and 36 years of marriage. And I know that I wouldn't have made it, we wouldn't have made it together without a lot of forgiveness and healing and love. And so it was like a double message of, you know, thanks and songs of love, both to my husband and to God for bringing us to this point. Cause it's, you know, it's not an easy thing, but it's worthwhile in the end.
Okay. What do you like the most about being a musician?
I would say I love the creativity. I love to be able to express creatively things that either are going on in my own life, in the world, and then to be able to take that and watch it grow into something so amazing as a song and or an album, or, you know, my favorite thing really, I had probably two favorites. One is being in the studio recording, because I just love that. I love just seeing that happen, you know, is just so phenomenal. And then I love performing too. So those two things I think are my favorites.
Okay. If you could play an instrument, what would it be and why?
Well, I do play. I play piano. I was actually raised, since I was 6 years old, classically trained in piano. I love the piano because I think it's one of those foundational instruments that has so many benefits, even if you're not a songwriter. But and then I play a little guitar also, and yeah, that's about it. But piano is my number one.
Okay. Where can people go and see your videos, music, and events?
So my website, Lisa Mitts, MITTS.com. If you want to also, it'll give you an opportunity to sign up for my newsletter. I send about once a month, and I'll send you a free download. You can also find me on YouTube. All my videos are there too, under Lisa Mitts Music. I'm on Spotify, iTunes, all the social media. You can find me.
Okay. Well, thanks for being on the show tonight. I really enjoyed having you and meeting you.
Thank you, Rich. I appreciate it.
Maybe we can have you back again sometime.
Awesome.
Okay.
That sounds great. All right. You have a great evening.
You too.
Bye-bye.